Have you ever felt that nagging frustration, that quiet sense of disappointment, when something that once felt natural, almost effortless, now seems like a distant memory? You are not alone. Many men over 60 wake up each morning, perhaps with good intentions, taking their vitamins, thinking they're doing everything right for their health, only to find that a crucial part of their vitality, their masculine strength, seems to be silently slipping away. It's a reality that can cast a shadow over daily life, affecting confidence and intimacy, leaving you wondering what went wrong. The truth is, sometimes the very things we do to help ourselves, especially with our morning routine, can actually be working against us without us even realizing it. There's a subtle interplay between how and when we take our daily supplements and how our body responds, particularly when it comes to something as sensitive as erectile function. What if I told you that some of your most common morning vitamin habits might be contributing to this struggle, silently undermining your body's natural ability to perform? In this video, we're going to uncover 7 common vitamin mistakes many men make first thing in the morning that can inadvertently harm their erections. These aren't complex changes, but understanding them can make a world of difference. So, watch to the end, because there's something waiting that will truly surprise you. Let's dive right into the first morning mistake that might be silently impacting your vitality. And it's a habit many of us have without a second thought taking your vitamins, especially those crucial fat-soluble ones. On an empty stomach, imagine pouring a glass of water on a dry sponge versus a slightly damp one. The dry sponge doesn't absorb nearly as much, does it? It's similar with our bodies. Vitamins like A, D, E, and K, which are absolutely essential for countless bodily functions, including hormone production, cell health, and robust blood circulation, all vital for strong erections, require fat to be properly absorbed into your system. If you pop these vitamins first thing in the morning with just a glass of water, much of their potential can simply pass through your body. Unutilized. It's like buying a premium fuel for your car and then watching half of it leak out before it even reaches the engine. You're investing in your health, but you're not getting the full return. Think about how many men take their vitamin D supplement in the morning. It's a brilliant idea, as vitamin D is often hailed as a superstar for its wide-ranging benefits, from bone health to testosterone levels and even the health of your blood vessels. But if you're taking it without any fat, you're missing out on a huge chunk of its power. This isn't just about nutrient waste. It's about denying your body the building blocks it needs for optimal performance, including the intricate vascular system responsible for erections. So, what's the simple fix? It doesn't mean you need a full greasy breakfast. Even a small amount of healthy fat, like a spoonful of natural peanut butter, a few almonds, a slice of avocado, or even just a splash of olive oil in your morning smoothie, can make a world of difference. Just enough to signal your digestive system to release the bile needed to break down and absorb those essential fatty vitamins. Make this tiny adjustment, and you'll be giving your body a much better chance to actually use the good stuff you're putting into it. Now, let's smoothly transition to the second common morning mistake. And this one might hit close to home for many of us who cherish our morning ritual, swallowing your multivitamin or individual mineral supplements right along with your first cup of coffee. Oh, that glorious aroma of fresh brew. It's a cherished part of the morning for millions, providing that much-needed jolt to start the day. But here's the rub. While coffee is a wonderful stimulant, its natural compounds, like tannins and caffeine, can act as colliders. That's a fancy word, meaning they can bind to certain minerals and make them much harder for your body to absorb. We're talking about crucial minerals like iron, calcium, and especially zinc, which is incredibly important for testosterone production and overall male reproductive health. Even some B vitamins can be affected. Imagine your body is trying to pick up tiny, essential puzzle pieces, but the coffee acts like a strong magnet that pulls those pieces away before your body can grasp them. If you're diligently taking a zinc supplement for its known benefits in supporting healthy hormone levels and immune function, but you're washing it down with your morning espresso, you could be significantly reducing its effectiveness. Zinc, in particular, plays a direct role in maintaining healthy testosterone levels, which, in turn, influences libido and erectile quality. When its absorption is hindered, your body struggles to perform its best. The same goes for iron, which is vital for carrying oxygen in your blood, and calcium, necessary for nerve signaling and muscle contraction, both foundational for robust circulation and nerve function related to erections. The simple solution here is to create a little space between your coffee and your vitamin intake. Try waiting at least an hour after your coffee before you take your supplements. Or, if you prefer to take your vitamins earlier, do that with a glass of water and some food first, and then enjoy your coffee later. This simple timing adjustment allows your body a clearer path to absorb those vital nutrients without interference, ensuring that your morning efforts truly contribute to your overall health and, yes, your erectile strength. It's about optimizing the timing, not eliminating the things you enjoy. Moving on to the third vitamin mistake. And this one involves a delicate balance that many men overlook, overdosing on zinc without considering your copper intake. Zinc is undoubtedly a powerhouse mineral for men, vital for countless enzymatic reactions, immune function, and, as we've touched upon, crucial for healthy testosterone production. It's often touted as a man's mineral for good reason. And many men, especially over 60, might be taking higher doses of zinc to support prostate health or combat flagging energy. However, here's where the subtle harm comes in. Zinc and copper are like two sides of a seesaw in your body. They compete for absorption in the gut, and too much zinc can dramatically deplete your copper levels. Copper, while needed in smaller amounts than zinc, is equally vital. It plays a critical role in the formation of collagen and elastin, which are the structural components of your blood vessels. Think of your arteries and capillaries as flexible, resilient pipes that need to expand and contract smoothly to allow for proper blood flow. Without adequate copper, these vessels can become stiffer and less elastic, directly hindering the robust blood flow necessary for achieving and maintaining a strong erection. Furthermore, copper is essential for the production of red blood cells and for iron metabolism, directly impacting oxygen delivery throughout your body, including to the penile tissues. It's also involved in the creation of nitric oxide, a key molecule that relaxes blood vessels and is the primary driver of an erection. When copper levels drop due to excessive zinc intake, you're not just risking brittle blood vessels, you're undermining a fundamental pathway for erectile function. Many standard multivitamins will have a balanced zinc to copper ratio, but if you're taking a separate, high-dose zinc supplement, or if your multivitamin is heavily skewed towards zinc, you might unknowingly be creating this imbalance. The solution isn't to stop taking zinc, but to ensure balance. If you are taking high-dose zinc, consider a supplement that also includes a small amount of copper, often at an 8:1 or 10:1 zinc to copper ratio. Better yet, discuss this with your doctor or a knowledgeable nutritionist who can guide you on proper ratios or suggest a blood test to check your copper and zinc levels. You can also naturally boost your copper intake through foods like nuts, seeds, dark leafy greens, and organ meats like liver, which also offers a broader spectrum of nutrients. It's all about creating harmony within your body's complex systems, ensuring that one good intention isn't inadvertently sabotaging another vital function. Getting this balance right is a game changer for your overall vitality and, importantly, for maintaining healthy circulation wherever it's needed most. Now, let's explore a fourth common morning vitamin mistake that can subtly impact your body's efficiency. And that's the way many men take calcium and magnesium together without considering their interplay. Both calcium and magnesium are incredibly important minerals, especially as we age. Calcium is rightly celebrated for its role in bone health, preventing osteoporosis, and maintaining strong teeth. Magnesium, on the other hand, is a quiet powerhouse, involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in the body, everything from muscle function and nerve transmission to energy production and blood sugar control. Many men over 60 take supplements for both, often in the morning, thinking they're covering all their bases. However, here's the catch: while both are vital, they compete for absorption in your gut. When you take large doses of calcium and magnesium simultaneously, especially if the calcium dose is significantly higher, it can actually reduce the absorption of magnesium. Why is this a problem? Particularly for erections, magnesium is absolutely crucial for the relaxation of blood vessels. It helps the smooth muscles in your arteries and veins to dilate, allowing blood to flow freely. This is especially true for the blood vessels that supply the penis. Furthermore, magnesium plays a vital role in the production and action of nitric oxide, the molecule we talked about earlier that is the primary trigger for an erection. Nitric oxide signals the smooth muscles in the penile arteries to relax, allowing a rush of blood to fill the spongy tissues, leading to firmness. If your magnesium levels are suboptimal due to poor absorption, this crucial relaxation process can be hampered, leading to less robust or sustained erections. Many men are already deficient in magnesium due to modern diets and stress, so any further reduction in absorption through poor supplement timing is detrimental. The solution is simple. Consider taking your calcium and magnesium at different times of the day. You might take your calcium supplement with breakfast, as it often helps with absorption when taken with food. Then, take your magnesium later in the day, perhaps with your evening meal or before bed. Magnesium can also have a calming effect, which can even help with sleep, adding another benefit. Or, if your multivitamin contains both, check the ratios. A well-formulated bone health supplement often contains both in balanced ratios, like a 2:1 calcium to magnesium ratio, which might mitigate some of the competitive absorption. But for individual high-dose supplements, separating them in your morning routine can ensure that your body is getting the full benefit of both, supporting not just your bones, but also the critical blood flow dynamics necessary for your sexual health. It's about smart supplementation that respects your body's intricate chemistry. Continuing our discussion of morning vitamin pitfalls, let's turn our attention to the fifth crucial mistake: neglecting vitamin D's pivotal role, or simply not taking enough of it. For years, vitamin D was primarily lauded for its importance in bone health, helping your body absorb calcium. But in recent decades, research has unveiled its far broader and more profound impact, revealing it acts more like a hormone than a simple vitamin, and for men over 60 especially concerning erectile health. Its role is nothing short of vital. The mistake isn't necessarily how you take it in the morning, but often the omission of taking it at all, or not taking a sufficient amount. A significant portion of the male population, particularly as they age and spend more time indoors, are deficient in vitamin D. Why does this matter for your erections? Vitamin D plays a critical role in the health of your endothelial cells, the cells that line your blood vessels. Healthy endothelial cells are essential for producing nitric oxide, the key vasodilator that allows blood to flow into the penis and create an erection. When vitamin D levels are low, endothelial function can suffer, leading to less efficient nitric oxide production and stiffer, less responsive blood vessels. Furthermore, vitamin D is directly involved in testosterone production. Studies have shown a strong correlation between adequate vitamin D levels and healthy testosterone levels, as testosterone naturally declines with age. Ensuring optimal vitamin D intake becomes even more critical for maintaining libido and overall sexual function. Without enough vitamin D, your body struggles on multiple fronts that support erectile strength. The morning is an excellent time to take vitamin D, preferably with a meal containing some fat, as it is a fat-soluble vitamin. But the biggest mistake is not knowing your levels. Ask your doctor for a simple blood test to check your vitamin D status, 25-hydroxyvitamin D. Based on your levels, your doctor can recommend an appropriate daily dosage. Many men find that higher doses, like 2,000 to 5,000 IU daily, are needed to reach optimal levels, especially if they are deficient. Don't assume you're getting enough from sunlight or diet. For many, over 60 supplementation is key. Making sure your vitamin D levels are in the healthy range is one of the most impactful, yet often overlooked steps you can take for your overall health and specifically for supporting robust erectile function. It's about building a strong foundation from the inside out, ensuring every system is primed for peak performance. Moving on to the sixth common morning mistake. And this one requires a keen awareness of your entire health regimen, not considering how your morning medications might be interacting with your vitamins. Many men over 60 are on various prescription medications to manage common age-related conditions like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, or acid reflux. These medications, while essential for managing your health, can sometimes silently deplete your body of vital nutrients or interfere with the absorption of the vitamins you're diligently taking each morning. For instance, common acid-reducing medications, known as proton pump inhibitors, PPIs, or H2 blockers, which many men take first thing for heartburn or GERD, can significantly reduce stomach acid. While this brings relief from acid reflux, adequate stomach acid is crucial for the absorption of vitamin B12 and minerals like magnesium, calcium, and iron. All of these nutrients are essential for nerve function, energy, and robust blood flow, integral components of erectile health. Similarly, certain blood pressure medications like diuretics can deplete potassium and magnesium, while statins for cholesterol might affect CoQ10 levels, which is crucial for cellular energy and vascular health. If you're taking these medications in the morning, and then following up with your vitamin regimen without understanding these potential interactions, you might be unintentionally creating nutrient deficiencies that impact your overall vitality and, yes, your erectile strength. Imagine taking one step forward with your medication, but 2 steps back with your nutrient status. The key here isn't to stop your prescribed medications, but to be informed and proactive. It is absolutely vital to have an open conversation with your doctor or pharmacist about all the supplements you are taking, especially when starting new medications. They can advise you on potential interactions. Suggest alternative timing for your supplements, e.g., taking them several hours apart from your medication, or recommend specific nutrient monitoring or supplementation to counteract potential depletions. For example, if you're on a diuretic that depletes magnesium, your doctor might suggest a magnesium supplement. This proactive approach ensures that your medical treatments and your nutritional efforts are working in harmony. Supporting your body holistically, rather than creating silent conflicts that undermine your efforts for a vibrant, healthy life, including your sexual well-being. It's about weaving all pieces of your health strategy together for maximum benefit. Finally, we come to the 7th and perhaps most fundamental morning mistake that silently harms your erections, thinking that a vitamin pill, no matter how comprehensive, can replace a truly healthy, nutrient-dense breakfast. This is the overarching principle that ties all the previous points together. Many men fall into the trap of believing that if they just pop a multivitamin and maybe a few specific supplements, they've covered their bases nutritionally, allowing them to grab a quick, convenient, but often highly processed and nutrient-poor breakfast. Perhaps it's a sugary cereal, a pastry, or simply nothing at all besides that coffee we talked about. This is a profound misunderstanding of how our bodies truly thrive. While supplements can certainly fill gaps and provide targeted support, they are just that, supplements. They are meant to supplement a healthy diet, not replace it. Whole, unprocessed foods offer a complex matrix of vitamins, minerals, fiber, antioxidants, and countless other phytonutrients that work synergistically in ways that science is still only beginning to understand. This synergy is impossible to replicate in a pill. Consider the impact of a breakfast high in refined sugars and unhealthy fats. This kind of meal can cause rapid spikes in blood sugar, leading to insulin resistance over time, which directly harms the delicate lining of your blood vessels, the endothelium, as we've discussed. Healthy blood vessels are absolutely essential for robust blood flow, and compromised vessels are a primary cause of erectile dysfunction. A breakfast rich in whole grains, lean protein, and healthy fats, like oatmeal with berries and nuts, or eggs with avocado and spinach, provides sustained energy, helps regulate blood sugar, and floods your body with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds. These are the true building blocks for a healthy cardiovascular system, which is the foundation for strong erections. Relying solely on a multivitamin while neglecting the power of real food is like trying to build a magnificent house with just a bag of nails, forgetting about the wood, bricks, and mortar. You have some of the pieces, but not the foundational structure or the bulk of the materials needed for stability and strength. Make your morning meal an active investment in your health. Choose whole, unprocessed foods that fuel your body with steady energy and provide a broad spectrum of nutrients. This doesn't have to be complicated. It could be a handful of walnuts and blueberries with plain Greek yogurt, or a piece of whole grain toast with avocado. These choices contribute directly to better blood sugar control, reduced inflammation, and improved endothelial function, all directly supporting not just your general well-being, but specifically your circulatory health, where it matters most. It's about recognizing that true vitality comes from a holistic approach, where supplements play a supporting role to the star performers, nutrient-rich whole foods. So, as we bring our conversation to a close, remember these 7 subtle morning mistakes that, when corrected, can make a surprising difference in your vitality and confidence. It's not about drastic overhauls, but rather intelligent adjustments to your routine. We talked about ensuring your fat-soluble vitamins get the healthy fat they need for absorption, giving your coffee and supplements their own space, balancing your zinc with copper, and understanding that calcium and magnesium work better when timed thoughtfully. We underscored the critical importance of checking your vitamin D levels and ensuring your morning medications aren't silently depleting essential nutrients. And finally, perhaps most importantly, we reaffirmed that a healthy, nutrient-rich breakfast is the true cornerstone, with supplements playing a vital supporting role, not a replacement. Think of these insights not as complex rules, but as gentle nudges towards a more optimized morning routine. Each small change you make compounds, building momentum for better health and greater confidence. You have the power to make these adjustments, and the rewards can be truly transformative, extending far beyond just one aspect of your health. Your body is incredibly resilient and responsive, and even small, consistent efforts can yield significant benefits. Remember, you deserve to feel your best, to live with energy, and to embrace every aspect of your life with vigor. I truly hope this conversation has shed some light on areas you might not have considered before. Your experiences and thoughts are incredibly valuable. Please, share in the comments below. Have you tried any of these adjustments? What morning routines have worked best for you? Let's build a supportive community where we can all learn from each other. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel. We're dedicated to bringing you more practical, empowering advice to help you live your fullest, most vibrant life at every age. Thank you for joining me today. Keep thriving, keep exploring, and live your best life at every age.